Okay, we are at Bathurst Racetrack. Not in the most appropriate vehicle. We're in some ginormous people mover, but you can only go 60 k's anyway. So here we go. I have been watching this race since I was single digits because I had an older brother who was well into it. And once a year, it's a very special day. So we're pulling onto the pit straight now. And we've got a lollipop man holding a slow sign down, which is just classic. This is a normal road during the year, but it's not really a normal road because it's been designed as a racetrack from the start. So it's a racetrack that you can use as a normal road throughout the year. So it's two-way, so you can drive around the racetrack backwards if you want to, which I'm sure would make race drivers who've actually driven on these go a bit crazy. And here's a corner that they tend to go around at something k's an hour. We went round it at 40 and that felt pretty tight. I'm just going to go past these worker bees here. They seem to be filling some potholes. And this is a big uphill section, which on TV doesn't look that spectacular. But this is quite a drag up the hill. You can see why the cars would be working up here. Oh, there's a kangaroo. Hello. Oh. Wow, that is a bigger dip than it looks like on TV. Their stomachs must rise up when they go over that at 200 k's or whatever speed they're going. This is a famous corner where a lot of passes happen. We're going around the left-hand side of everything because it's a two-way road. Oh, this is quite steep. So after they've slowed down and taken that corner, they have to floor it again to climb up. Really, it's quite steep. And ahead of us is a corner that has claimed a lot of victims. You take this too hard and you collect that tyre power barrier and your day is done. And wow, this is a really tight corner. When you're in a domestic vehicle, you're slowing down a lot and they would be hooning around there. Sometimes two abreast, which is pretty dangerous, but at a restart, that's how they do it. And they're flooring it again to gain some speed here. And then what they do from here on is just magical. They're on the limit of adhesion as they twist left and right. We haven't quite got there yet. Top of the hill is just here. Have to be careful not to go above 60 k's because there's speed cameras all over the place to prevent hooning. We are gentlemanly hooning 60 k's. Alright, so here's the top of the hill. Now this is a skate dance for race cars. Speeding like nobody's business from here on, going down very steep decline. Yeah, here we go. Whoa, gee whiz. At speed, that would be a scary crest. This is much steeper than the climb. Wow, look at this corner. Amazing. Can't imagine doing this in a great big V8 at whatever speed they're doing. Like 4 times faster than what we are doing. And then this is the final one where they try and get out of this fast as possible to get on the juice as early as possible. And that barrier on the right claims a lot of victims as well. The sooner you can get on the gas at the start of the straight, the more benefit all the way on the straight. Gotta keep the brakes on so I don't break the speed limit. That's steeper than the time. So they get over 300 k's on this straight. So that will be 5 times this speed. But there's a crest there that at 300 k's they must again lose their stomachs. The aero on the cars keeps the cars on the ground, but that means nothing to the driver. They're going to rise up in their seatbelt. Their stomach will be giving them back their lunch. They take that corner very fast. They slow down a little bit for it, but not much. This is the main braking corner. It's telling us to slow down to 45 k's in a domestic car, but they take it crazy speeds. And that is much steeper, a sharper turn than it looks like on TV. I would say in general this racetrack is far more extreme than it looks on TV. Everything's sharper and steeper and bumpier. And we go through the famous pedestrian bridge, past our hotel, which is where we're lucky enough to be staying, and we're back to the start. Well, that was fantastic. What a great experience.